If you were to ask me what the most beautiful racetrack in the world was, I would hesitate for a second between my big three.
A big improvement by widening the road and also lowering it a lot.
Number one, the impeccable ambiance of Le Mans and the heat of July. 24 hours of endurance racing in a place where AC is lackluster and ice cubes don't exist. Number two,
Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin,
Road America.
May 19th, the 7th Trans Am race coming up.
Like a home-cooked meal, this track means so much to me because it's in my backyard. But number three has to be Fuji Speedway.
Continue to drive, more teams scrambling onto slicks. That in the end cost us the number 3 rebellion, Gustavo Menezes.
Find yourself in Japan, and once you get your bearings on the kaleidoscope of colors, sounds, and smells, you'll find yourself scouring every possible Shinkansen to get to the racetrack that cemented its name as one of Japan's proudest motorsport arenas, and we're here to drive it.
Ticket flag! Ticket flag!
If you wanted to get there from Tokyo, you'd have to take a train from Shibuya Station over to the Keihan Tohoku line, get off in Gotemba, and grab your walking shoes after the local train station and walk 2 kilometers to get to the doorstep of the 65-year-old racetrack. Lucky for us, we have Kazu. Proud employee of JDMRental and a good friend of mine since our last visit to Osaka in September with Becca, him and his boss, Muramoto-san, helped me when I was in a snag. It was then that I realized that Osaka wasn't as easy to get around as I thought. Their solution for me, lending me an R35 GTR. This is a cool car. I've never driven an R35.
This is exciting.
Hi,
thank you.
Our trip to Fuji is a much shorter path. 100 kilometers in the seat of a Nissan R33 GTR. It's like a game of Tetris, and they say GTR isn't functional. Yes, yes. Woo-wee. I'm excited. I gotta get a picture, otherwise it doesn't count. I don't think there's a better way to take in the expressway outside of the faint smell of RB burnt oil, some slight rattle from an old Boss coffee can, and some friends in a small but potent car. Kazuya, JDMRental, my thanks aren't enough to repay even the cost of the tolls we used to get on this road, but I'm so thankful that we met. To say to be able to see the entirety of Mount Fuji is kind of a gamble because of the weather and the fog and the clouds. But I think we're gonna get a pretty good view today. Look at that. Just stunning. Speaking of friends, it looks like Muramoto-san showed up at just the right time. Nice. Nice. And there's an R35 behind us. That's Muramoto, isn't it? Just absolutely insane. What an incredible drive. This is the kind of thing that you would dream about as a kid, to be driving an R33 over to Fuji and taking photos of an R35 as you do it. It's perfect. It checks every box. It checks every box. Oh. These parking areas and that view will never get old. Okay, hi. Hello. That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me drive.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Spot the difference.
I can't tell the difference.
Mochi.
Mochi, yes. Candy? Chocolate? Mochi? Mochi? Thank you. Brother, come here. Thank you. See you next time. After an awkward hug to Muramoto, we were back on our way to finish the drive, which just so happened to end at the Fuji Speedway Hotel. A marvel of automotive history. We're meeting up with Brian. His official title is the Director or Sales Director of Toprank USA. But really, he is the go-to guy for knowing anything there is to know about the Skyline platform and getting one into the United States or anywhere else in the world. He's also the one that's letting me borrow his R34 GTR tomorrow, to which I'm still unsure why. Maybe it's the fact that we share the same state that we celebrate Christmas in.
And then you can drive after that. So the morning sessions are all like demonstrations.
Yep. So 9 a.m. we should be there.
If you want to film some stuff, yeah.
Hell yeah. This has been a dream to even drive the track, and so to get an experience with you guys it means a lot. What a lineup.
Yeah, it gets a little bit more interesting every year as we try to do new things. So.
And thanks for trusting me.
From all over the world.
Letting me drive a car.
You drive my personal R34.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I promise I won't break it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
You see, it's not just one GTR driving out on Fuji. It's about 40, and they're all there as either customers, friends, or team members of Toprank Global, one of the largest importers and exporters of not just Japanese cars, but all cars across the globe. Want an ultra-rare Yellowbird Porsche? Brian can find it. Need a 900 horsepower R32? Yaska knows a guy. Need to spend your life savings on an FDRX7? They'll happily take your money and plop you into the car fantasy you've always dreamed of. They're good at it, which is why they host this annual event that closes the track just for them.
I know. I brought the 34.
Did you?
Yeah, it's on the...
How's she doing?
She's doing fine, yeah.
God,
She really misses you.
I love her post, man. I love that we were able to do that together, too. She's so sweet. Ah, that was a good clap. Did you rehearse that?
Well, we're giving it a shot. We're like
all right, there was some rehearsing. That second time wasn't as good. Let me save you the agony of showing you the onsen I embarked into at 5 o'clock in the morning. No one, and I mean no one, wants to see that. But I would never, ever pass up the opportunity to experience one yourself. Japan is known for its emphasis on its culture, and to only participate in what you're comfortable in is an insult to your livelihood and the memories you'll bring back to make your friends jealous. Like Anthony said, if you never had the bad dish, you'll never find the great dish. To which the only thing I'll add on to is, try the uncomfortable thing. I'm in heaven. I think I'm in heaven. What else could you want? Good morning, sir. How are you?
Oh, hey, what's up?
How you doing out there?
Good.
Yeah, having fun?
Yeah, just did a quick 30-minute, and car feels pretty good, so.
Good.
The car, just in third and fourth gear, just feels really good here, like just kind of cruising, but if you really want to get down, it gets down if you want, but it's been cool so far. The BP500 car. That thing is pretty insane.
Insane.
Yeah, we've got the Garagesaurus race car here inside. Some other special deliveries coming soon too. So
thanks, man.
Have fun.
Here's a tip. If you're on a new track, find a friend that's already been out there. For me, that's Jesse Iwuji, a professional stock car racing driver and officer in the United States Navy Reserve. And he also happens to own an R34 GTR.
So my name is Jesse Iwuji. I race in the NASCAR Xfinity Series part-time. I've been racing NASCAR since 2015 now. Started with absolutely nothing. Was 26 years old, so I started late. I did not come from racing. I didn't come from money. I didn't come from anything. I was just a guy who did track days and thought I could become a pro driver. So then from there, worked from basically being a guy who's in the Navy to a guy racing in NASCAR. And it's been a crazy, crazy journey. And now I'm just, having fun wherever I can.
Proud of you, man.
My entrepreneurship journey too as well.
Thanks for being with me. God, what a blast. What a treat out of all the times we've talked, right? Because we've talked a few times.
Yeah.
The fact that we're finally getting to connect while we're driving an R34 GTR at Fuji Speedway in Japan is
insane.
Yeah.
It is a special moment.
Well, you have to go right to the right side of it. You'll always check your mirrors, make sure no one's hauling the mail, and then you'll bring it in here. You're gonna get on the brakes. There's a pretty sharp corner. It's a third gear corner, so it's a corner that when we're going, it's gonna be third gear. You don't want to use a rumble strip, but you want to make sure you use all the tracks. So make sure it tracks all the way out here as you're going. To get to fourth here, you'll most likely stay in fourth all the way to about the 150. Probably because you're beginning there, you're going to want to lift here, get on the brakes a bit, stay in fourth gear, and then you're going to turn it in right here. Turn it in, get to the apex, you're going to get back on the throttle about right here, track it out. Don't hold it in too tight here or you can loop it.
Okay.
Keep it right here. This corner is a big, long sweeper, but it is kind of sharp, so you won't be able to stay wide open the whole time. You'll have to get out of the throttle at some point. You want to be mid-track right here, mid-track, and then cut it back in, back down to this apex, and then get back on the throttle, still in fourth gear. You'll stay in fourth gear all the way through here. You'll get on the brakes at this point right here, downshift to third, and then you'll get down to the apex right here. Once you get to the apex, back on the throttle, use all the track, don't hug it, use all the track, let it track out. And then you're going to hold it there. There you go. You're going to upshift to fourth gear. Stay in fourth. Through this bowl sweeper, you're wide open the entire time when you're on track. You're wide open this whole sweeper here. You should be able to handle it. Just don't pinch it. So you're going to stay mid-track. Once you get to this Dunlap bridge right before, so basically at this 150 sign, you'll be on the brakes really, really hard. It's a slow corner. You're going to downshift to third and then downshift to second. But on your first few laps, I would say skip the second, just stay in third and get through here slower as you work it up. Then when you get faster, go to second. You'll hug it here, and then you'll want to turn it right here. Yep, there you go. Get to the apex, and you're going to floor. You're being third gear flooring at this point. Or second if you're still in second, just depends on what gear. You'll get to this point, you want to lift, light brake, turn it in late. Yep, there you go. Feed the throttle right now. Right before this apex, feed it, hug it. Don't hug it too much though. Okay. You want to track it out. Let it, every corner, let it track out. Okay. You'll keep right here mid-track, stay late on the brakes a little bit. Late turn in, there you go. Feed the throttle now. Feed it. Track it out. Let it track all the way out. Don't pinch it. There you go. Then you're gonna go straight towards that white line right there. Straight toward, literally drive straight toward on the brakes right here. Turn a little bit, wait. Late turn in. You're in third gear at this point. Turn in, and then you'll floor it right here. Boom, and you let it track out. Let it track all the way out. All the way out to the rumble strip. There you go. With this track, it rewards you when you use the whole track. You know, the saying is, if you pay for the track, use the whole track, right?
While Jesse is probably one of the nicest people I met, he was also being a little bit too nice. So I told him to turn up the heat. And he did.
Wait, late turn in. There you go. You should be back at the rumble strip here, wide open, staying in fourth. Turn in now, get right here, and just kind of work the throttle, work it. You'll see the apex. Get down there, right there, feed the throttle right here, let it track out, let it track all the way out. Without them on track, you're gonna be wide open, let it track out. Don't pinch it off early, get on the brake, turn in, get all the way down as close as you can. There you go, right there, hug here, there you go, go wide open. Point straight, you'll be going there, light brake, turn in, feed the throttle, feed it, stay really outside, and it's gonna be a late turn in. That brake, but be careful because it's off camber right here. Keep the throttle before the apex here because you're going slower. There you go, track all the way out. Brake to that white line. And then as quick as you can get back on the throttle, right about here. And that's a lap around Fuji Speedway.
How about that?
Yeah.
Wild, Jesse. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So now with all that said, let's actually try to put a lap together. This feels like a fever dream. The Yokohama 8009s do grip well for a street tire, but really it's the Ateza all-wheel drive system that's pulling the weight in these corners. Car's RB26 pulls me up turn 13 like the rope you'd find in an elementary gym. Every input logged by the car's ECU and slightly corrected to keep you on the rumble strips and not over. It's easy to see why these cars are now fetching six figures and people are falling in love with them. They feel nearly perfect. The 0.9 mile straight opens every sense you could imagine, including the self-preservation one that you should feel when the speedometer is maxed out. It's incredible.
Driving this famous track.
Yeah, man, it's like I'm gunned, right? And I'm like telling myself, like verbally, like look up, keep an eye on the temps, you know, where are you? You know, where are you? Yeah. But then I'm coming around here this turn and I look up and there's this beautiful mountain. I'm like, holy shit. You know what I mean? So it's a very daunting but like incredible experience, you know? But the tips were huge.
Yeah, no, it's like biggest thing is don't pinch corners, track out, and get on the throttle as early as you can when the car will let you get on the throttle. You do all those things, you will pick up time.
It's an incredible experience to be here, surrounded by some of the best tuner cars ever built in the world, except for the ones that break down. It doesn't seem like any car, no matter the price, is immune to this sort of issue. But I don't know if I've ever heard of a GTR differential exploding, but I guess we're all in a world of firsts.
It's a gorgeous car, but I don't know anything about the 0R. Can you tell me something about it?
Well, it's the very first complete GTR ever made. It was made by HKS back in the day.
Hell yeah!
I love that.
So
love that energy, dude.
I know.
I love that energy.
Literally the most positive guy I've
Yeah,
ever met.
I know.
I tried to be close, but I'm miserable. It is rare. Rare.
How many? All right, calm down. Calm down.
10, maybe 14.
Yeah?
Yeah. This one is a really unique example. The guy that owned this car his whole life since new. 78 years old.
Wow.
Sold the car to one of our customers, Andrew, who owns the 400R.
Okay.
And this is just an absolute insane piece of GTR history, HKS history.
So now you get to see which one do you like more, the 400R or the 0R today, huh?
Exactly.
If you guys are wondering,
they're both the best.
Yeah, if you guys are wondering who's the guy in the 400R in the United States that drives it everywhere and keeps getting spotted in the highway,
That's me.
This is the guy. Practically daily drives that thing as he should.
That's right.
Man's a mountain of positivity.
Yes.
I'm excited to see you out there.
Yeah,
Congratulations on the
thank you
pickup,
so
man.
much. Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
It's an honor to be able to have an opportunity to even purchase or be selected to be eligible to purchase one of these.
Oh my gosh.
And so it's really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm touched by it.
From what I've learned from everyone else here that knows you, it's well-deserved on their part too for you, because they say that you're an incredible person, great attitude, love to drive, all the right pieces that would make you the right owner for the car.
Correct.
So congratulations to you as well, man.
Fuji Speedway is to car culture like sashimi is to Japanese cuisine. You can go your entire trip enjoying 7-Eleven and never touch a piece of fish in your entire trip. The world will keep spinning and the Tourism Bureau collects their check. But to experience sashimi, well, it's just something you should do. Like standing on the right side of an escalator or inspecting a business card, there's a bit more to the Japan trip to make it feel special. And Fuji Speedway, along with the opportunity Toprank Global gave me, makes that even more special.
So I'm gonna be honest, this entire thing, it still just feels like a dream. I came here in 2022 in hopes that one day I could drive this track, and it felt like it was a million miles away. To be here, able to even film a small portion of this with you guys is an absolute dream. It's something that I only wish you guys could be here physically with me to experience. And it was all possible because of some incredible friends, both in the United States and across the pond. So I just want to say thank you to Toprank Global. Thank you, Brian, Masa, Tommy, Dustin, everyone else, Mickey, just everybody for being so nice to me and giving me some time and place in a car that wasn't even mine. I got to drive an R34 GTR in Fuji Speedway, and this smile is never gonna leave my face. And so I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, please subscribe so you can continue to see some awesome content as we go across the globe, not just Japan, but hopefully to some other countries as well, to experience this awesome, incredible thing that we call car culture.